Today we have another edition of Modern Toy Freedom, or Vintage Modern Toy Freedom, however you want to say it. This is the Marvel Legends series from Ant-Man and the Wasp. You have Ex-Con Luis and Marvel's Ghost. Don't know a whole lot about these characters. I did see the movie. I did actually enjoy it. Thought it was pretty cool. That they're taking some of these kind of minor characters. I mean, here's kind of a reprint of what they look like back in the day, with some nice Jack Kirby artwork. Gotta love that. So this is the sequel to Ant-Man. This guy here, obviously he's an ex-con, he's an exterminator, and you see the box here is kind of damaged. I got this at a place called Bargain Hunt. I don't know if they have Bargain Hunt where you live, but it's kind of like an Ollie's or a Tuesday Morning or a place like that, where they buy out stuff from Target, they buy out stuff from Amazon, they buy out stuff from various places like that. And so sometimes they're returns, sometimes, with clothes it might be like overstock and things like that, or sometimes there are things that are damaged. And you can actually, I ripped it off here, but sometimes you can actually see the Target price tag on there, and then they put theirs on top of it. But I got this for a good deal. It was on clearance, and then the other day they had 25% off their clearance stuff, so I couldn't pass this up for I think it was like $5. I don't collect Marvel Legends. I don't honestly collect much modern stuff. It's just not something I'm really into. I mean, not like I dislike it, but I guess for me, my thinking is, and I'm gonna take this ant out here because I think this is really the cream of the crop here with this. If you just saw this, and I don't think it's stamped. If I just saw this, I wouldn't know what it is. I would not have guessed it came from Marvel Legends. It looks like something you get like at a museum or a zoo that came with some other bugs or whatever. And it makes me wonder if people army build this. Because I mean, if you wanted a kind of an accurate, movie accurate Ant-Man sort of diorama, then you need a whole bunch of these. So I'm not really sure how that, if there's a big fan base for that, but maybe. So yeah, I don't really get into the modern stuff because I just figured there's so much vintage stuff that I would love to collect, so I'd rather spend my money on that. I do own a Marvel Legends Daredevil because he's my guy, the yellow costume. I do have a Black Panther figure, which isn't a Legends series, I believe. It was just from the Black Panther line. And then I don't think I have anything else from the Marvel Legends line. When it first came out, kind of early 2000s, I grabbed a few, like Captain America, Daredevil, obviously, the movie, Ben Affleck Daredevil, Hulk, that was a cool one, Captain America, Thor, Nick Fury. I had some of those. I do have a giant-sized man thing from that early Marvel Legends line, but kind of as we know it now, the ones with their heads pop up and stuff, I don't have any. And quite frankly, they're pretty expensive, too. So if I'm going to spend $15 to $20 on a figure, I would, again, rather go and find something that is older that I would like for my collection than something that's newer. But they're very nice figures, well made. I guess, does his head pop off? No, that feels like I'm going to break it. So maybe his head does not actually pop off. But good articulation. He's got kind of a rubbery suit, and I mean, it looks very much like the actor who played him. Got this suitcase here. That's really kind of like a mini building that they shrunk down. And the handle actually goes up and down, so that's kind of a nice thing. Like those rolly backpacks that are really annoying when people are in front of you at school or airports or whatever. So cool looking figure. Comes with a gigantic ant. And then there's Ghost, who I don't really know if it's from the comic or somebody made it from the movie. There's a fanny pack, I guess it is. An extra head. So I find it really interesting. People buy the body parts to swap, and they'll, somebody would just buy that head. Obviously, some of them be worth a lot more than others. I'm talking about Marvel Legends and bargain hunt places like that. One thing I'll notice, and this is really a crappy thing to do, and it's just stupid that people do this. But I'll see at Bargain Hunt, especially, where it'll be one of the Build-A-Figure series, and so the figure will be there, and the Build-A-Figure blah, blah, blah. Build-A-Figure part is not. So obviously, people will buy it, open it up very carefully, take the Build-A-Figure part out, seal it back, seal it, take it back. The cashier doesn't know nor really care. They put it on the shelf. I've seen some at Target without the Build-A-Figure parts, and then at Bargain Hunt, because they kind of buy out like returns and damaged or whatever. And that's not cool. Like what grown-ass man would actually do something like that? I mean, you buy the $15 figure, sell the figure on eBay, recoup some of your cost, and keep the Build-A-Figure part. Like, it's just not, I don't know. It's really dumb. It's a really dumb thing, and you know, I don't comment too much on like the collecting community or like drama or anything like that, because I really don't care. But that's something that's just like really, really crappy, because there are going to be people who might buy something like that for a friend or a kid and not realize that that thing is missing. So just, I don't know, just kind of dumb. So I've never actually done one of these, because the Daredevil I have, actually no, the Daredevil I have, it does have his unmasked Matt Murdock head, but I left the Daredevil head on there. So there she is with her, you know, unmasked. There's the mask. Here's a, I guess it's like more of a satchel. So this is pretty cool. I mean, for $5 or whatever I paid, $5.44 or something like that with change. I think these are some really nice figures. Not my jam. So I am going to sell these, but you know, at a reasonable cost. I just wanted to open it and check them out, because I don't think I've opened one. I might have opened a small Marvel Legends. That's another thing that really confuses me. There's like the big ones, the small ones, the old ones, the new ones. It's all very confusing to me. But overall, you know, Marvel Legends, you know, kind of top of the line, sort of retail ones, retail figures that are out there. And here's an ex-Con Lewis and a Ghost from Ant-Man the Wasp. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure that you open your toys, play with them, and it's March as I'm recording this, so the ants are going to be coming very soon. So be prepared for that.